There's a song called Lady in Red. Have you heard of it?
Movie or
That song?
oh yeah, I heard of it, but I've never listened.
You've never listened. Maybe today might be that day. So,
Okay. Hi guys,
hello.
welcome to the sit down. You just ask each other a few questions, have a discussion.
Yeah,
Over to you guys.
thank you. Okay, well, my first question will be, as a country manager, how do you make sure that the voice of the customers reaches the leadership team?
The voice of the customer reaches the leadership team. The leadership table. By having the right people on the table. In those instances where there are customers who are either having issues, those are the times that their voices should be echoed. So basically making myself accessible to the different teams that we have. Because in our customer touch points, we have different teams. So I think using our communication tools and using even as well direct communication, making sure that that information gets to me, and now being able to drive those conversations in leadership rooms. Yeah.
Okay. Well, to some extent, some other customers do faces these challenges of not having smartphones. They do have this, what they call touch, that are not more applicable in getting any services apparently. So how do you catch up into those kinds of customers ahead?
How do we catch up ahead? Well, that's, I mean, when you talk of customers who are not having access to smartphones, those are many millions. I think as a country, we're talking about more than 20 million people don't have access to smartphones. So how do I, in my capacity, make sure that happens? Is by growing our accessibility channels. So growing our dealer network, growing our sales, and basically growing the sales function and making sure that our product reaches in the most remote parts of the country. Because again, we grow our network through the partners that we've entrusted with our business. Yeah.
That's all.
Let me take you down now. So what's one unforgettable? So I know you work in the customer care team.
Yeah.
One of our superheroes.
Thank you.
So what's one unforgettable customer story that you've faced in your work line?
Well, apparently it was on my first day as an inbound officer. I got a client that was deceased.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was quite shocking. And it was my first time. So I wasn't able to apply any services. So I got a hold of him. So I should have, more explanation what should be done. How should I help him? So apparently a teammate beside me just told me you should just listen what happened, how the situation got it into. So I was able to calm down. He just told me just calm down, listen to him, get the information, then fill on the tickets that apparently that should be done. So it was shocking at the first time, but apparently when I just got into used it, it was just okay. So I will never forget that. Exactly.
Wow, what a way to start your work life. And the death is unavoidable. But yeah,
Exactly.
Okay, quite sorry about that. And we thank the superstar that actually helped you recover from that, or basically move along that.
Thank you.
That's good.
Yeah.
And how do you turn have you had a frustrated customer? Because I'm guessing this one of the incident you had is not really a frustrated customer. Have you faced a frustrated customer?
Yeah, apparently, mostly kind of. Yeah, it was a situation of these border bikes, actually.
One of our border clients.
Yeah,
Okay.
so he was told to be given repairs, equipment, but apparently he didn't get such services on time. So it was quite difficult for him to proceed with his work, getting customers on time, paying his weekly payments on time. So he called and he was very frustrated, very high. So what I did is I just listened without making any quarrels or making any interruptions. So I used those listening node, just I understand, I hear you. After that, I just apologized because it was our under situation and our own company. So what I said was just to apologize. I'll just take the results or the information that you gave me to the considerable team that are more appropriate using those equipments and what should be done. So I just apologized and give him that empathy and acknowledgement what should be done. So
no, nice, sweet. So it's empathy and listening.
Yeah.
Okay, good. And that I guess that's what, not even I guess, I know that's what our brand is all about.
Exactly.
Okay, that's good. Thank you for doing that. What skills have you found to be the most important for success in your line of work?
Well, the first thing is communication skills. Apparently, the first one is on active listening. When a customer calls or when engaging to a customer, the first thing that you need to do firstly is listen what the customer needs, what kind of service, services does he need or she needs. So the action of you listening is one of the skills that should be done first. But also the tone you're using. What kind of tone are you using when replying or when verifying any services to a particular customer? Make sure you use an appropriate tone that will be more confident or more efficient to a customer to expect or get into that satisfaction that he needs or she needs. But also, what kind of verbal do you use? Okay, that kind of verbal is written. The documents or the instruction that you'll be given by a particular customer. What kind of sense or what kind of tools do you use when rating or writing that particular situation? And the second thing is team collaboration. You received a particular situation from a customer, and particularly it's not under your circumstance, so it needs to be delivered to a particular team. So you need to collaborate with the other team, make sure that that situation or that particular thing has been solved on time. And lastly, I might say is time management. How do you manage saving that particular customer? What time do you set? Or is it a minute? Is it 2 hours? It is 30 minutes? So it depends on the time or a situation that has been incurred at that particular time. So make sure you try to manage the time so you can deal with other customers beside you. Yeah, because we do have a range of customers waiting for our services, so we need to manage the time.
Okay, that's good. So we have time management, I like that. We have collaboration,
team,
and we have listening, communication skills. Oh, that's great. Super. And so I'll finish up with this one.
Okay.
How do you see your role in customer care evolving with technology?
Oh, okay. The first one I'll say into privacy. Yeah, we try mostly in making to those customers who are using smartphones. Exactly. We try to manage the privacy on their contacts. Make sure that there are, particular things that are more confident are more privacy, that they don't explore to any other internet that are more appropriate. But also, we also provide training and skills, because we also have new customers that are engaging into smartphones platforms. So we need to train them how to use, how is this done? Whenever you have a particular situation, how will you handle it? How will you provide those particular? So the training and learning skills should be provided to them. But also, lastly, I might say, is the exceptions of us as a company. What do we have? What should be done? Adding more platforms so we could engage. Okay, we should have maybe the chat box, emails, whenever they have any situation, where should they get us? So the most platforms that we're adding, that will be expanding or making the customer explore more expectations and having more satisfaction on their
All right, so those are my 5 questions to you this afternoon.
Thank you. Well, I'll proceed with the second question. What's the most important value you want to uphold when dealing with customers?
Respect. And it actually, respect come all the way through, even in our own internal values as a company. So how does that now connect with customers? So, when you respect someone, you usually have a higher sense of listening. You are listening to them, then you are more oriented to help and support them through whatever that they're going through. So I think for me, respect is a big one.
I'll go to the third question. What do you see as the biggest opportunity to improve a customer service over the next 10 years?
Accessibility, being accessible, reliable and accessible. And so reliability, accessibility. Oh, let's start it this way: accessibility, reliability, and engaging. Accessibility in the sense people to easily reach out to us, because over the next 10 years, definitely we're going to grow even bigger. Probably more than 10 years to 10 times bigger. So with that size and that growth, ideally, the key thing is how do we still maintain accessibility? How do we maintain reliability? So being accessible but reliable. And then, so I said accessibility, reliability, and engagement. So how do we make sure that it's a two-way communication? Customers are speaking to us, we're speaking to them.
Yeah, I'll not have anything to add on that. Just explained everything. Going to the last one, what's your advice to us in customer care when it comes to embodying Watu's values?
Good one. I think respect, as I mentioned earlier, that is a value that I would uphold. So I would definitely wish to see that being upheld through our teams. And engagement. Through engagement, it's where we get to communicate, we get to help each other and grow together.
Do you propose any ways that should be added on terms of engagement?
There's a lot.
Just a few.
Yeah, definitely. Communication in an organization as wide and as big as we are. We're almost 500 team members. In such a large community, communication is very important. Now, communication for me is not just people talking, but what they're talking about, especially when it's relevant to the organization as a whole. How does that communication move from one hand to the other without being distorted, but reaching to the right rooms and the right tables that could basically improve everyone's life in the organization, in the community, in the organization.
Well, I'm done.
You're done. Oh, you're not yet done. You have a wild card. Do you know how to use your wild card?
Okay.
Do you know how to use your wild card?
So who is going to start a wild card?
The wild card. Let me start. What was your choice of? Why did you choose to wear red today?
Well, I don't know. Well, I thought when I wear red, maybe I'll be more adorable and more presentable.
You have word on that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That's all?
That's all? It was easy, I know.
Oh, thank you. Well, my wildcard question will be, in your team, if they could be anonymously describe describe your leadership in one word. What should have expect them to say in one word?
One word.
Yeah, in one word.
Continuous improvement.
Okay.
Continuous improvement. I think, like all other journeys in life, there is always room to improve. So mine, I think, would be it's been constantly improving.
Almost, we are always growing, so we need to improve more and more and more. That's all for me.
All right, great stuff. I guess you'll have your takeaways coming right now.
Okay, it was nice having you.
Likewise, it was a good one.
Thank you.
And I guess this was our first conversation. We've never conversed before.
Well, I learned a lot of things, probably on nothing is impossible. So focusing on the customer reputations or customer expectations, all we need to do is having the respect that we're showing them every day, engaging them as more concerned, giving them the services that they need into a constant way. So what should be done, and what I learned most for my country manager, Mr. Rumisho, is not giving up into anything, engaging to customers. Make sure they get the respect that they are concerned with, and also the customer focus that we are looking for should be obviously mentally and also provided into them in some ways. So what should be done is providing them with the actual services and give them what they expect from us as a company. That's all. Thank you.
My takeaway from my conversation with Mwasiti, an amazing conversation. She's full of energy, very positive energy. But most importantly, I'm reminded of how much I'm missing out from not engaging with the amazing team that we have. So talking to her was very energizing, and I'm impressed with the amount of depth and commitment she has in what she does. That's my key takeaway.